Hey guys, hey, I wanted to talk to you about a concept that isn't so much endorsed anymore. It's making dual use out of your hunting cartridges. And what I mean by that is a lot of hunters through the 1800s all the way to the 1960s and 70s, and not so much anymore, used to like to use the same cartridges in their carbines as they did in their short barrel pistols. And that's what I wanted to show you, because I have a combination. This is my 357 Magnum carbine. It's a New England Firearms, chambered in 357 Magnum, and it's real short, easy to get through the brush, and I can pull up and do those quick shots. And then to back that up, I would reach here and pull my short barrel 357 Magnum Taurus, both chambered in the same cartridge and for dual use. And so here's a couple examples, guys. This is the 357 Maximum, and they used to put this, chamber this in a revolver and also in a carbine. This is the 4440 carbine, same deal. Goes in your lever action rifle and your revolver. The reason I have pigs in the background is this is my feral swine setup that I have, guys, is the short barrel 357 Magnum, backed up by a 357 Magnum revolver. Yeah, so what I'll do right now, guys, is I want to take you out in the field and kind of show you how this setup is supposed to work. All right, here we are, guys. We're out, we're tracking, and I just wanted to, earlier I was talking to you guys about the 357 Maximum and the 4440, and both of those went the way of the dinosaur. The 4440 just was not very popular for very long amongst anyone unless you were a rancher, really. And then the 357 Maximum, although very powerful, had a lot of function problems, had a lot of difficulties that it caused. Even in the Ruger Blackhawks had some issues, so it didn't last. That being said, you still have a lot of other options, an infinity of options actually, from 44 Magnum, 460, 500 Smith & Wesson. You can get that in a carbine and in a revolver, 30-30, 45-70, a lot of different cartridges. I just happen to choose the 357 Magnum for myself. I get criticized for doing, ooh, the heck was that? Anyway, wasn't big, whatever it was. Oh, a little grouse. I've taken deer with a 357 Magnum, and believe me, you do a full frontal on a deer with a 357 Magnum and it puts them down. And I've taken bear with a 40 before, and so, you know, it's just all about bullet placement. I won't take a shot unless it's absolute, because I don't like it when animals suffer. And a 357 Magnum is plenty. It's been used for just about 100 years. It's very reliable. So I'm going to show you guys here out in the field now that we're out here. I'll show you what I mean. Okay guys, I set up a lot of these targets in this field exercise area for a reason. That one I set up as a scenario. You're coming up over a bank and there's a target there. There's a game animal. Can we hit it? And that's about the size of a nice circular vital type area you'd expect to hit in. So let's see if we can hit it. Okay, and here too guys, this is another reason I like the 357 Magnum. Listen to this rapport. You know, that's without a can. That's really, really quiet. It's the original 300 Blackout. Perfect hit. Nailed it. My game trail has led me from the dark stuff into a small clear cut. Can I make these 150-yard shots? Oh man, it just opened up more. Now what guys? Can a 357 mag do these shots? Or am I out of luck? Well, the question is can we do long range shots with our 357 mag carbine? We're going to do some 100 and 150 yard shots in succession. I've already gone over the Taurus 692 8-shot revolver in another episode that I did. We already know what I think about this. If you guys get a hold of a Taurus tracker in 357 Magnum or 22, do not part with it whatsoever. With the extra cylinder and 9mm, it makes it even more priceless. The 44 Magnum I shot, and I didn't quite care for that one as much. It's okay. I just didn't care for it as much. But if you guys watch the other video I did on the 692, this weapon has more than proven itself out in the field. So I'm not going to talk about that one so much, as I'm going to try to do some long distance carbine shots. It's like that. That's the Boba Fett pose, guys. It has absolutely no problem getting up there, guys. Let's try to stretch it out a little further, huh? Over 200 yards. It's like 220 yards. I've never tried to shoot that far with this firearm. Just like a Chinese chainsaw from Harbor Freight, no guarantees. Yeah, buddy, we got it. 220 yards. I can't believe I did that shot. I found the sweet spot, guys. I had to play with it, but I got her. So this is a perfect example, guys, of what I mean. You can come through a thick brush like this. You got a short barrel rifle, you can swing it around. And I was given an example when those quail went by, how fast you can whip this thing around because it's so short. So you can take your one shot, you can either reload, proceed on, and you've got 8 shots of backup, all in 357 Magnum. And you only have to carry 1 caliber of ammunition. It's kind of nice. Okay, so I've got my 692 Taurus loaded. Alright, got my carbine loaded. I am ready. Max hears it too, guys. Right over here. I know very well what that sound is. When you hear something slide and slink through the brush. There's only one animal I've ever encountered that makes that sound. And that, my friends, is a cougar. And we are in cougar territory for sure. He's not more than 50 yards from us at the most. and he is not moving. What these big cats will do, guys, is they come up right through the stick stuff way back in here, and they'll stay concealed and move up these little gullies, and you'll never see them. You'll hear them once in a while. I could sit here, I've had to stare down and searched for a half hour before to get one glimpse of a cougar that was right in front of me, no more than 20 yards away. They are that hard to see sometimes. So yeah, you just got to keep your eyes open. He's not coming after me, so I'm going to leave him alone. I don't have a tag for this year for him, so I'm just going to let him alone. Okay guys, I am tracking canine tracks here with no human. There's no human tracks, which leads me to believe this could only be a coyote. So we have active coyote tracks going back this way. Yep, and there's our confirmation, guys. Coyote for sure. Here's what the coyote's been after, guys. Rabbits. Got rabbit tracks going back this way. Yeah, a whole lot of disappointment, guys. Hardly any traffic in the snow at all. It's really disappointing. This is actually kind of confusing to me, guys, because we've got no tracks going from the snow down on this trail, but we've got material transfer is where you have soil and moss on top of the snow, which tells me something's been coming through here. Huh. Wow. No toenails in the front. Wider, different pad structure. Unless I'm wrong, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we are in the path of a very large kitty. Yeah, that does not look like a canine to me, guys. And it's coming out of the dark timber. That looks like a cat to me. With the retractable claws, different pad section with the feet. Yeah, guys, I encounter people that come up here without any kind of firearm. I've run into cats and bears up here before. And if you want me to come up here without a firearm, no mas caminar. Not gonna happen, buddy.